Good day and blessings. My name is Daniel Thabudd Nelson, and welcome back to Absolutely Focused Radio Podcast. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for being here for what I know will be an honest, heartfelt conversation. Today I want to speak directly to anyone who's dealing with difficult relationships, navigating sobriety, or simply feeling like they're carrying a weight no one else sees. Sobriety, as many of us know, isn't just about giving up a drink or a habit. It's about embracing everything life throws at you and staying strong. It's about showing up every day with courage, clarity, and commitment to yourself. And sometimes we find the very people who should support you may add to that struggle. This episode is for anyone who's been in that place, feeling like they're fighting a silent battle, maybe feeling misunderstood, or even questioning their own worth. You're not alone. And today, we're going to explore these dynamics together. I want to begin by acknowledging something important to the kids or anyone else affected in my journey. I apologize. I'm truly sorry for the pain, confusion, or instability you may have felt because of my past choices. This isn't your fault, and you didn't choose to be part of this. When I chose sobriety, I committed to owning my actions, my past, and the impact it's had. I take full accountability to my choices, and I want you to know that I'm on the path to be better for myself and you. Let me ask you, have you ever felt like the weight of others' expectation made it hard to move forward? Pause. Think about it. Recognizing this, along with setting boundaries, is one of the first steps towards real self-respect. Now, let's talk about the dynamics that come in tactical relationships. Those situations where manipulative behaviors, control, and emotional blame are at play. For those in these relationships, it might feel like you're consistently walking on eggshells, always trying to avoid conflict or defend yourself against accusations that don't even hold truth. Let me break down a few common tactics. Blame shifting. Have you ever been blamed for something that wasn't your fault, only to doubt yourself afterward? They twist events to make it seem like you're always the one at fault. The silent treatment. This one is subtle but powerful. They withhold affection or conversation, making you feel isolated and guilty, all for their control. Playing victim. They dramatize situations to make you feel responsible for their uncomfort, even when you're setting healthy boundaries. Take a moment to consider. Does any of this resonate with you? Do you recognize these patterns in any of your relationships? Recognizing them is a powerful step. Navigating a relationship like this can be incredibly isolating, especially when others don't see the whole picture. For those of us who are sober, we may hope that our commitment would be recognized, that the people around us would acknowledge the change we're making. But sometimes, people cling to old perceptions, choosing not to see the progress right in front of them. This can lead to an overwhelming feeling of loneliness. According to the World Health Organization, about 800,000 people die by suicide each year. One person every 40 seconds. And for many, these decisions come after long struggles with feeling unheard, unvalued, and invisible. I want to speak directly to anyone listening who's been struggling with these kinds of thoughts and feelings. Your experience matters, and so do you. Consider this. Who are the people in your life who you see growth? Who can you turn to when you feel alone? Sometimes recognizing just one or two allies can remind us we're not alone. In these situations, one of the most empowering things you can do is build inner resilience. This kind of strength doesn't depend on anyone else's approval or validation. Here are a few ways that I've found to cultivate that resilience. Affirm your worth daily. Remind yourself that your value isn't determined by anyone's options. Each day that I stay committed to sobriety, I remind myself I'm doing this for me, not for the approval of others. You deserve to feel proud of your progress. Practice compassionate detachment. This means letting others have their reactions without letting it disrupt your peace. For me, visualization helps. I imagine a barrier between myself and negativity. Detachment allows me to observe, not absorb, others' reactions and stay centered in my own truth. Seek real support. Surround yourself with people who genuinely want the best for you. These are people who celebrate your wins, who respect your boundaries, and who stand by you through the ups and the downs. Healthy connections remind us of what true support looks like. Ask yourself, what's one thing you can do to strengthen your inner resilience? Maybe it's setting a new boundary or reconnecting with someone who truly supports you. If you're listening to this and feeling trapped in a relationship that leaves you questioning yourself, I want to say again, you're not alone. I understand how heavy it can feel, how deeply it can weigh on your heart. And if you're facing thoughts of giving up, please don't keep that battle silent. Reach out to someone. You're worthy of being heard, understood, and supported. Remember, tactical relationships can make us feel powerless, like we're stuck, but you have more strength than you know. You're allowed to set boundaries, to protect your peace, and to prioritize your well-being. Every step you take to honor your needs is a step towards reclaiming your life. As we wrap up this episode, I want to encourage you to take a moment to reflect. If any part of today's episode resonates, think about one boundary or one small step you can take to protect your peace. No one defines your worth but you. Every day you choose to move forward, each boundary you set, each act of self-care is proof of your strength. Keep going. You're not alone in this journey. Thank you for tuning in to Absolutely Focused Radio Podcast. Stay strong, stay grounded, and remember, no matter how tough things get, God has it in His hand, and you're never alone in this journey. Until next time, stay blessed, keep moving forward, and keep honoring your journey one step at a time.
In the morning light, I rise anew. Silence whispers truths that feel so true. Leaving chaos and noise far behind. In stillness of my mind, my peace I find. Time to reboot, realign my heart, reconnect with the